Hey YouTube, it's SoulPrime13 again with another video review. This time we are doing the Bumblebee movie Voyager class Studio Series Optimus Prime. Here we have the packaging. We got a nice artwork of Optimus doing his point. And we got our movie logo, we got our name, we got our Transformers, we got all the logos and stuff. Here we got some nice pointing artwork. And we got our cool mugshot here. We got our product shots of vehicle and robot mode, as well as hey, go buy this thing too, even though that's actually not available at the moment because this is a reissue I found at GameStop. And here we got all our legal jargon, and on the top we just got a window with the movie logo. So that's it for the packaging. He is a Studio Series, so we do come with a display base. Again, this is one of those ones where he really should be in vehicle mode for this particular scene, but hey, whatever. We're just here to show you that it's there. Yeah, that's enough of that. And here we have our lovely instructions. And so many pretty pictures. Hey look, more legal jargon. So there is that. As I mentioned, I found this guy at a GameStop and I was like, oh hey, I don't think I have that one. So I went and picked him up. And turns out I actually do have this one. I have a knockoff version of him, as well as the same mold in Nemesis colors that I believe I got from Mechanical Alliance a few years back, I believe is what it was. I don't have the boxes anymore, but I'm pretty sure that I saw a listing for them online not too long ago. And I'll be honest, I think the knockoff is actually slightly better quality. This guy isn't, necessarily bad quality, but the knockoff one definitely seemed like it was better. I also think that this one had a couple, I think, paint blemishes somewhere along the arms, somewhere on the silver. I don't remember exactly where, but overall, not a bad figure. I think one of my biggest gripes is these sort of holes in the feet. Right here, they bug me. They bug me. By no means does it make it a horrible toy. That's more of a personal nitpick than a hey, this makes the figure completely awful. That is totally a nitpick, my preference kind of thing. He does come with his signature ion blaster for pew-pewing and pow-powing and daka-daka and all that. I believe is it blast compatible? No, it's not. Slightly too small, which is a bummer. Yep, just a little too small. But yeah, it's just cast in all black plastic. It's got a little pointy thing on the end. But yeah, there's his gun. As far as details go, here we got his mecha abs done up with some, I believe that no, I think that's just gunmetal gray plastic. There is definitely some silver here on these bits. Some silver on the arms for the stripe, some black. His hands are done in black. Got some silver here on the legs, as well as some silver and some red for tail lights. I believe those are supposed to be tail lights, although I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually show up at that part when you transform him. And we just got a bunch of panels on the back of his arms. Obviously this is a window. I mean, hey, it's a painted window rather than the clear plastic, so less breakage there, but the actual chest does have some clear plastic in it, and unfortunately the hinges are attached to that clear plastic, so be aware of that. Here we got his head sculpt. Again, I'm not sure how well that'll show up. I do feel his head is a little too square for what it should be. I don't think it's completely model accurate. I mean, this is just a Voyager. Hasbro isn't gonna go super over the top with, you know, immaculate details on a Voyager, but you know, it does the job well enough. And you know, it's a very primey head sculpt. He's got blue eyes, he's got his silver faceplate, all that. Got some silver here on the antennas. But yeah, overall, I think it's a solid figure in robot mode. Oh yeah, he's also got some metallic gold here on the skirts. It's actually showing up better under my light than it is in person, so that's a change. Next we should talk about his articulation. His head is on a ball joint. You do get, oh, it's also on a panel, so you can get amazing amounts of looking downage. You do get a little bit of up, you do get a little bit of wiggle, but it's very, you can sort of, I don't know, yeah, it's very stiff and sort of snaps into certain positions, so he's sort of looking off to the side a tiny bit. You do get full 360 on the head. Shoulders, you don't really get a full, well, if you move these out of the way, you can get full 360, but yeah, these shoulder pieces do get in the way. You do get a little over 90 degrees at the elbow, and he does have that. I do like how they designed the elbows on this particular incarnation of the character, because I think most of the figures of this Prime have that sort of elbow bit going on. I'm not entirely sure how to describe that, but as you can at least see it, and I think that's cool. I think that's cool. He does have some swivel at the bicep. He does have wrist swivel, and his arms can come unpegged here. Get in there. I'm not ready for you to be moving around yet. If you so choose, you can open his chest. There isn't any matrix or anything, but you know, if you want to do something with that, you can. His shoulders do come straight out, although you will, you know, these pieces will move around. Put those back. The smokestacks do move a little bit if you care for that. Let's see, what about waist? Do we have a waist? Yes, we have waist rotation, and it's already managed to catch itself somehow. Okay, but yeah, you do get full 360 at the waist. I think there's a transformation for that. Hip skirts move up and down. The legs do kick straight out, and they do kick not back at all because of the backpack. Okay. You do get some rotation, some swivel at the hip. You do get quite a bit of knee, very much knee. And the feet actually have quite a bit of mobility because they are on his sort of, I'm not even sure what kind of joint that is, but you do get some up and down, and you do get your ankle pivot, and this is also a transformation joint. So yeah, you definitely get a decent amount of movement in the feet. I mean, it definitely collides with other parts of the legs, but you do get some range there. Yeah, I think that's it for articulation. We'll give you your gun back for a moment here while we do some size comparisons. So here he is next to the Bumblebee Megatron, so you can see how they stack up. And just for the sake of diversity, here he is next to Bumblebee Shockwave. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and take his gun away again, and I do believe it is time to move on to transformation. So I'm going to start with the legs here, and we gotta come here and unhook these panels. I'm trying to remember which side they, okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. So yeah, you want to pull the shins forward, and then you're going to take this piece and fold it down like so, and then you're going to fold it like so, and then you're going to bring the foot down a little bit. As I let him slip through my fingers, how could I? you're gonna bring this panel upwards, and then the foot, you're gonna have to sort of jimmy it around, but you wanna bring it inwards. And I know that, okay, right. You gotta bring it down on this joint. You gotta flatten it out like so, and then you're gonna rotate it inward, and that will allow you to bring it down and under like so, inward like that. Then you're gonna open up the gas tank bit here. Oh wait, no, we need to fold, no, yes, fold this down. Come on. Oh, pulling from the wrong side, that's why. There we go. Pull this down, and then this tab here will peg in to the back of his thigh, like so. And we can just sort of bend that out of the way for now. And then rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So we're going to fold that up, fold it in, bring that out of the way, bring this panel up, and then again with the foot, as you can see it's oriented like this. You want to bring that as far down as you can, and then see, this is the part where it tends to get stuck a little bit. There we go. Fold it, so rotate it around, and then bring it towards the back of the leg and up and around. And oh yeah, there's a, forgot to mention, there's a little teeny tiny tab right here, and it'll plug in like so. There we go. And I should do that on the other side. Make sure that everything's all locked together. And then on this side we can flip up said trailer hitch. We're not going to plug his legs all together just yet. Okay, so I know we gotta open his chest windows, and then we gotta lift this up and unhook this back piece. And so for the arms, I remember that we gotta, there's an extra rotation I forgot to mention right here below the elbow, which you don't really want to use for articulation because it's more for transformation. Sort of breaks up the cohesiveness of the arm. But yeah, you rotate that and then you unfold these panels. Gonna bring this out, rotate, and then I believe we want to unhook his head like so. Bring it down. Let's see. Yeah, we want to open up these back panels. Bring these up and straighten out his arms because you need to. Gotta get the wheels out of the way. There we go. So, and then once you move all these bits out of the way, this top chest area will come apart like so. I guess technically as a nap crunch, even if you can't use it during robot mode. Make sure his head is all the way down so you don't catch it, and then rotate the top of the torso around to the front. Then we're gonna come back here and yeah, again, sort of get these out of the way again. See, bring that around, and then bring this whole assembly back like so. And then we're gonna bring, yeah, let's bring these wheels back down just to get them out of the way. We're gonna start folding his arms inward, and they will tab in here. There's a tab and a little slot in this part of the base of his head, like so. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Going to bring his windows all the way in like so. And then we can fold these assemblies down. And that will sort of make up the top of the truck cab. And I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Oh, that's why it's folding under. bring his arms in. Wait, hold on. These. Okay, no, they don't rotate them. And everything's just sort of all over the place right now. Okay, we'll bring that up. We want to fold these up. Oh, almost forgot. We want to flip these panels out. Flip that out, like so. This is another one of those that I haven't messed around with in a good while, so I'm trying to remember everything. I do know this one, it's just been a minute. Okay. Come on. Stop shifting around. Okay, let's bring this up again. And then that should come together. Yep, tip skirt got caught. Okay, bring that. Plug that in. There are several tabs along here. Make sure that you're getting all of them. And then this we can bring up again, like so. And then we want to fold this assembly. It's on, I think, 3 hinges. 1, 2, yeah, 3 hinges. And you just sort of want to fold that up into its designated orientation. There we have the front of the cab all done. Oh, I almost forgot to do this other gas tank. Make sure that's folded down. Plug this into the back. I do like that this at least prevents the gas cans from folding back in when you pick them up. Anyway, now we want to finish up with the legs here. So there are tabs here and here. And they're going to peg into the back of his elbows there. Like so. And there is a little post on the smokestack. You can sort of see it there. And that will go into this little slot, or a little hole in the grill area. And like that. And then you want to make sure that that tabs together down the middle. Like so. Fold this hitch together. And then just make sure that this back part comes together too. A little bit tight on mine. And are we done? I think we're done. It looks like we are all set. Yeah, looking good. There we have him in his truck mode. And as with many Optimus that have come before, he is a cab over engine semi-truck. And I do believe you can plug the gun into, yep, you can plug the gun into his trailer hitch so he can pew pew at the baddies as he makes his escape. So yeah. And overall, I do like this mold. I do not regret buying this, even though I did technically already have 2 versions of it. And again, I feel like the knockoffs I have are slightly better quality. I know that I think their transformation holds together a little bit better. But, you know, this one's not bad. And, you know, I'm pretty sure this is just a reissue that popped up. And again, I found this one at GameStop. I don't know if there's anywhere else that's carrying him right now. I haven't been out to the store super recently. But if you see this one, he's worth picking up. I like this one. I mean, I'm already a huge Optimus Prime fan. I have so many, it's scary. But yeah, this is a good one. And he does roll. This wheel is not catching. Yeah, you can see it's not really. That wheel's not rolling. Yeah, these ones aren't catching. No, I mean, he still rolls just fine. Okay, I guess now we should do a couple size comparisons. Okay, so here he is next to Shockwave. Oh, I think I got his legs oriented a little weird. Whatever. Here he is next to Shockwave. So you can get an idea of how they look. And here he is with B-127. So there is that. And just for good measure, here he is with the Movie 1 Studio Series Bumblebee. Yeah. Again, I feel he's a pretty solid Prime. I know that most people probably already have this guy. I don't believe he was an exclusive anywhere like the other, I think the Rise of the Beast Bumblebee Prime that was, I think, Buzzworthy Bumblebee Target exclusive. I'm pretty sure a lot of people already have this one, but if you don't, he's worth picking up. I think he's pretty solid. You know, he by no means is he like the bestest, superest, coolest thing ever, but you know, he's pretty good. I give him 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, I think, feels fair. You know, his transformation is pretty straightforward. His vehicle mode, I feel, is pretty solid. Again, I really do like that the gas tanks actually more or less, well, it's more of these panels stop them from moving in, but still not having to worry about them, you know, collapsing every time you try and pick them up, like on a lot of other Prime molds we've had, is great. But yeah, he doesn't really knock anything out of the park overall, but I think he does most things he does well enough, so he's worth getting. Yeah, just a good figure, solid figure. But I think that's really all I have to say about him. So that is my review of the Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime, and this is Soul Prime 13 saying transform and soul out.